Yo,
It's Cass and Chris.
We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play.
Cause we're living. Welcome back to the Living in San Diego podcast. Here we go. That was my flow. There we go. Welcome back, guys. Episode 249 of the Living in San Diego podcast, where we dive into all things San Diego. We got a hot one today. Cassie's going to wrap up Savannah Bananas. When did you go, Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
It's a little Saturday, Friday Savannah Bananas playing against are the firemen from a team or I think they're just the firemen?
Firefighters.
Yeah.
Yep.
The firefighters?
They are the firefighters. There's 4 teams in the league. Bananas, firefighters,
Party
tailgaters,
animals.
and party animals.
Yeah, but it's the Texas tailgaters. There's no
Texas tailgaters. Yep.
Okay. So we'll get into that. That was fun. My folks went on Friday as well. So get a little bit of that. And we have weekend. We got new to do and a do. We're doubling up on all those. So we got a lot to do, and a lot of a do. And then at the end, we're going to test Cassidy's knowledge of San Diego slang. I think he's going to pass with flying colors, but there's one that I really like in there. So we're going to get into all that right now. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos.
Yo.
And we're going to dive into it. Hit us up if you guys need anything. Hello at Living in San Diego, LIVIN. No G. We don't do G's here. And thank you everyone who is following along on Instagram. We got some reels going out there right now. People are saying we made one about the top 4, or Eater San Diego made a top 4 list, or not top 4. I took it down to the top 4 of restaurants in North County, San Diego. And one person was like, "Oh, thanks. Oh, I love this place." Another one's like, "Thanks so much for that. I just booked it for October, so get some value out of there." So go follow us on Instagram at Living in San Diego. We're dropping some clips from the podcast. We got some reels, just making some reels about what's happening around San Diego. So
nice. Super
fun, seeing some growth over there. Appreciate all you guys out there. But I'll start with my weekend because it was pretty mellow, and then we're going to get into Savannah Bananas. So
sweet. We
did hit a new spot. So every weekend, what makes every weekend on this podcast? What do we do?
Soccer.
We had soccer. We had a doubleheader this weekend. So
and baseball.
And baseball, yeah. This week was soccer for me, so we had a little bit of that. But went out for dinner on Saturday. Went to one of your favorite spots, Casero.
Nice.
It was my first time since we went with. Who do we go with? Charlie? I think we went with him for lunch, for a work meeting.
Yep.
And so I brought the family. That's a question for you. When you guys are figuring out dinner, how much of a struggle is it for you?
It's sometimes a pain in the neck, but my kids would be content with like Chipotle or like In-N-Out for every meal. So
yeah, but you guys have to eat there too. Yeah. Like this was like, a lot of those were on the list. There was a few others. There was like pizza, or I threw out a few spots. What was the Fish 101? Mm-hmm. Wife didn't want to go there. I was like, I kind of want a fish taco. I want some of their onion rings, maybe a little bit of the mac salad. Didn't go there. I threw out a few other taco spots. Los Tacos actually has a new beer garden up by, I don't know if it's new anymore, but up by Black Rail in Carlsbad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's Los Tacos, really good Mexican food. They have one in next to BTR and Encinitas as well.
Yep.
But it's just a bigger venue, beer garden, bunch of beers on tap, all that kind of stuff. So we're going through that, and then we're like, okay, well, let's go. Maybe that new. I heard. I think maybe Tyson from the Tide Swings mentioned Alejandro's over in Carlsbad.
Oh yeah,
that one opened, not burned down, but had a kitchen fire or something.
Yeah.
Opened back up. Anyway, so it was it's a big to do. So we're like, okay, let's pick Casero, and there's a few on the way. If we don't like, maybe we'll change our mind on the way. Mm-hmm. I don't want pizza. There was a bunch of pizza options thrown out there. So anyways, it's just it's one of the struggles of life, I guess.
Yeah. if it's not places to eat out, it's things to eat during the week too. Yeah. So it's the struggle is always real.
Yeah. Dinner is a big topic. So
yep.
Anyways, ended up at Casero, and I remember I thought their tacos weren't that big, but they're pretty big.
Yeah, pretty good size.
Yeah, we got way too much food. We got, guac. We got some ceviche, some shrimp ceviche. The boys Lincoln loved the fish tacos. Got a 2 fish taco. I don't know if he got a plate. Maybe I think just 2 fish tacos. I went with surf and turf burrito. And then the wife got 2 tacos. We kind of mixed it up there, half and half. But I mean, carnitas taco and a fish taco. Those are big boys. We went home with at least half of a burrito. I don't know how many chips. When you go out and you're like, you don't think about it while you're there, but eating tortilla chips and salsa and stuff, you're like, dude, I'd probably just scarf 15 tortillas.
Yeah, 100%. And their chips are really good. Whatever that seasoning they put on is very,
what
very
is
tasty.
that? Like,
I don't know. It's just a couple of seasonings.
It's not like tahini or something. It's like a little bit,
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's really good.
It's not spicy because the boys are cool with it. And they're not really spice. They're a little sensitive to spice. So,
and their salsa is really good too. Their main salsa, and their green salsa is good too. It's all good. I love Casero.
Yeah, good spot. So,
and the Casero Mexican lager is an Artifex beer that's delicious. So
I didn't even see it on there. I should have gone for it.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I just went with a hazy Harland. Hazy Harland, one of their standards. Solid beer offering too. And then we ended up in your hood. Did a little. Have you guys? Did your boys ever do futsal?
No, they haven't yet.
Okay, it's like
we also have
you know what it
like
is,
5
right?
days a week. So,
yeah. That's one of our soccer days. Practice on whatever Tuesday, Thursdays, or whatever it is. I think we have a practice tonight for the other guy. And then Monday is like a kind of just It's not futsal. It's just
working with your feet.
Training. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's more on a small court. But, and then futsal is like not indoor. I guess it's more on it is indoor, but it's like a little harder ball. Doesn't bounce as much. Smaller court, different rules, but super fun. I watched a tournament there over at Eden Park. I don't know, a few months back, and it was super solid teams. And it's just fun. They're working angles. They're working, just going quick. There's nonstop action because there's not really. I mean, you get fouls here and there, but anyways, ballers over in. There's two really good. If anybody needs really good, it's really good for footwork. Like Lincoln's footwork has gotten phenomenal compared to where it was, or phenomenal. That's a big word. Let's just say a lot better.
It's okay.
It's got a lot better.
Yeah.
Brewer too as well, and a lot of it's from futsal because it's a lot of control. You can boot the ball, but it's like I said, there's just a smaller court, all that kind of stuff. So Ballers is one of them. They have it there, and then Samba is another futsal club. So, and they have like competitive. They do all that kind of stuff as well. But these guys just go to practice, and it's like an hour and a half, so it's not bad. But, yeah. And then So I ran around and ran up Dank Mountain, up in your neck of the woods.
I don't know which one Dank Mountain is.
It's behind there, basically, just like the old landfill, and then just off to the right, it's just one of the.
Got it.
If you go Copper Creek, and then you go, I think it's left.
Where the water tower's on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
You end up basically at like in Elijo at the One Oak.
Got it.
Up there. Anyways, I had this whole trail worked out. I was like, okay. We went to my folks, came there. And I was like, I need to get out. I was going to go for a hike, a run, whatever, just get out while they were playing futsal. So I cruised out, went up the top, and ended at, because I had a plan. I was going to go Rancho Summit all the way around, cruise back Elfin Forest, maybe hit up Lost Abbey. It's like at the finish of the run, and then come back down. But as I got to the top, there's a fence. It's like, all right,
oh man,
what's my timing? So I ran all the way back down, ended up running to Lost Abbey still, grabbed one in there, and then came back. So it worked out. It was just not the trail, not the route I wanted, but a lot of trails back there. It's pretty cool. It's fun. So,
rad.
All right, Savannah Bananas. How was it? Recap. The Savannah Banana recap.
It was awesome. I mean, I've seen 2 or 3 games on TV / Disney Plus, YouTube, wherever they've been. Been following them for a bunch of years now, and people have asked us how we got tickets. This is literally the first time we've done the lottery. I think this is our 4th time, maybe 3rd or 4th time that Chelsea's done it. And this is the first time we've been selected. Part of the reason we were selected is because now they had 80,000 tickets available for Petco Park in 2 days. So, awesome. We got, so we did the lottery, makes it so tickets only cost $40, I think, each. Aftermarket tickets were $100, $200, $300. So, really expensive after the fact, but get there. They have a lot. We got there right after Cam's soccer game on Saturday, so we didn't really have a choice in when we left.
Was the freeway closed down, by the way, when you went
We took
down?
the 15.
5? Okay.
Yeah. Everybody was saying that the 5 was closed.
Okay.
From La Jolla to maybe the 8 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was pretty like a big stretch of it.
Yeah.
This whole weekend or past weekend.
Yeah. So we took the 15 down because we were in San Marcos anyway, and we didn't get there for some of the festivities. They had like a big band in Gallagher Square that was playing. They like introduced the players out there. So our brother and sister-in-law were out there with the kids, and they got some photos and stuff with the bananas coming out. So we missed that, but the whole thing is so well run. It's every minute of 2 hours. So they get started at whatever it was, 6 o'clock or maybe 7 o'clock.
And
it's
seven
2
go
hours.
time.
Yeah, 7. It was literally 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock. It was just go, go, go. Like no gaps. Like at a baseball game, there's little gaps between innings. There is zero gap. And it's literally like as the inning is ending, all the whatever the next gimmick or the next thing that's going on is like running out on the field, whether it's like between the first, the top of the first and the bottom. It was the baby race. And so they got the little babies out there racing. And then they just had a whole ton of that stuff, which was cool. There was a half inning where the firefighters like brought trampolines out on the field.
I did
they
see
were,
that part. Yeah.
Jumping on trampolines.
Singing,
dancing, just all really cool. Just some like games, like talking to people and asking them questions. And it was very cool. Some of the highlights and the music, I didn't realize how big of a part the music would have in it. It is like constant, loud music.
That's what my mom was saying. She's like,
so much louder.
She's like, that was the one part she loved, or not one part. She loved it all, but
Yeah.
that was one of the parts she's like, I loved it. There was just music playing the entire time.
Yeah.
It was just nonstop, like
And
partying.
bangers too. It was like they were playing songs for people to like sing along, and there were parts like where they were like trying to get people to like sing along, and it was awesome. And some of the highlights, Derek Huff, do you know who that is?
Dancer, dude.
Dancer with the Stars.
I did see him come out.
He came out.
We watched the game on Sunday on a
yeah.
replay. HBO Max, by the way, if you guys, it's on there too.
Cool. Oh, rad. So really cool. Like, and we've seen him. The boys knew him because he's done a couple of Disney Christmas special things, like where he's been the host and then dances. I think his sister is a big dancer also.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was really cool. Some of the Savannah Bananas themselves could be, and maybe they are, professional dancers on top of being out on the field. The game itself, not so great. I mean, like the firefighters had one inning where they scored 4 runs and won that inning, and I think the score was 3-1. The points system that they have.
Yeah.
The Savannah Bananas had like maybe one big hit. Otherwise, it was a lot of infield.
Yeah.
Balls through the hole and things like that. Like not a lot of power coming out of the Savannah Bananas this weekend.
No, there was maybe one of the firefighters hit a home run. I think that inning, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe it's the Friday night. Anyways, I watched a little
we
bit
didn't
on
see
both
any
nights.
home runs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Few pop flies. Yeah, the offense, not great. But, dude, I mean, defense is salt. Like, those guys are talented, man.
Oh, they're incredible.
Those guys are great. They, I mean, just even like the behind the back catches, like, he's queuing it up. And then I think on Friday night when my folks went, the final play was he caught it and did a backflip at the same time. Like, that's pretty talented, right?
Yeah.
Between the legs, all that kind of stuff. And it's obviously these guys know how to ball.
Yeah.
The pitchers were dealing though. Like they were, that might be part of the reason too. A little less power, a little less hitting. You're getting more reps, you're getting more hit, but just, there's no time in between. You're just like, all right, pitch, go, pitch, go, pitch. Yeah. There's no pitch clock. Obviously it's just like nonstop.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. One of the other people that was there was Brett Young, who I don't know very well, but I think he's a country singer.
Oh, okay.
And he went out and pitched.
That guy was yoked, dude.
So yoked.
They were talking about like he came out in a shirtless, or a cut off shirt.
Yeah, all tatted up.
Yeah, and then they were saying like, I mean, he's like 6'6" or something, like big dude too. Like, just a big dude.
Yeah.
And he threw all right too. I don't know. He was just like a what do they call a celebrity shot? In what's that called in beer pong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When
Celebrity
you
shot. You get to bring somebody in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they do that quite a bit with the Savannah Bananas.
Can you
But
kick these down a touch?
oh yeah. Am I talking too loud? Maybe.
No, I think we just got turned up or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he came out. The only negative was when he was singing, the audio was so far off from the jumbotron that it was like uncomfortable to watch. And the boys were like, "He's lip singing." I'm like, "No, because he just literally said San Diego." Like, we can hear him talking.
It was like that on live TV too. So like everything was a little bit delayed because they were playing the same feed, right?
Yeah.
Seems like there's a way that you can fix that, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Because it's always been like that.
It seems like if you're gonna broadcast it, that you'd want to figure out the delay.
Yeah.
But who knows? But anyway,
yeah, it did look a little funky on every time they were doing their walk up songs and their this and that. It was it took a little bit of the not fun, but
the allure.
Yeah, it just took a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
The production value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was really the only negative. I mean, it ended perfectly. The Saturday game. I don't know how you said that it was a trick play to end the Friday night, Saturday night, and I know that this person was at the game on Friday also in the
watching.
booth, watching in a box or something like that. But Bananas get to the last out of the game. Pitchers on the pitcher's on the mound, gets 2 outs.
Yeah.
And I think there's a runner at first and second, maybe. And the last inning, I wish I didn't know. I was like, oh, this game's already over. Like, what are we doing? Because
runs
the
count.
last one runs count. So that's like the way that they, protect. Just you can't just win a game by winning.
Yeah, they make it. There's you're never out of it.
Yeah, exactly. So last inning, 2 outs, runner on first and second. All of a sudden, just the lights go out and they start playing Hell's Bells.
Yeah, it was coming.
Oh, everybody knew it was coming. It was insane. I can't remember the last time. I know I've been at Petco Park when Trevor came out to close out a game. I think he's been retired for 18 years or something like that.
Quite a while.
Yeah. He's 57 years old, comes out of the bullpen very slowly, like a 57-year-old should. Not throwing gas at all.
No,
I was a little nervous.
Yeah. He's got to win at that point, right? I mean, the hitter's still trying to hit, but he kind of lucked out on the end there. He had a little bobble.
Yeah, the second baseman. Yeah, so he pitched 3 balls in a row. I'm like, oh god, this is going to be ugly. Like, it's been such a cool hype thing, and then a hard hit ball to second base. Jackson Olsen bobbles it, and then gets a quick toss off to second base to end it, and everybody goes nuts. Yeah, but it was very close to bases loaded, still 2 outs. So. But it was really cool. It was a really fun experience. And it's nonstop. So like taking a break to go to the bathroom, taking a break to go get a beer. You're missing stuff.
Yeah.
Constantly. Or like if you do that during a game, it's like not that big regular baseball game. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. You have some time. I was just looking up Trevor Hoffman, finished a major league career with 601 saves. He was the first pitcher to reach the 600 mark. It remains second all time. Do you know his first?
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know if you know this, that they named the reliever of the year awards after Mariano and Trevor Hoffman.
Oh, yeah?
So now it's like the Trevor Hoffman reliever of the year award.
For NL?
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty bad.
That's, I think my folks said on Friday, they brought out Heath Bell.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And he sprinted from his old school sprint.
He's no spring chicken either now.
No. When I saw him, I showed a house in Forest Ranch, like 2021, maybe somewhere around there. And he opened up for us because his brother's a realtor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Is he a big dude?
Yeah. He's not super. I think he's probably like 6'1", 6'2", but he's a big
he's got
boy.
Some good thighs on that boy.
100%.
Good thighs. It was fun to watch. Like, it was fun to. That's another thing my mom mentioned. She's like, I don't know. There was almost too much going on. Like, it might have been a little bit better, like, to watch it at home, just because you could kind of see what's going on. At some points, even on the broadcast at home, they'd have like the Lightning McQueen car, just like cruising.
Just standing on it. Yeah.
You're like, what's going on?
It's one of the pitchers. I think his nickname is Lightning.
Okay.
And so there was the little Lightning McQueen car behind him when he was on the
Yeah,
when he was on the
he's
mound.
so small too. They show it zoomed in, and then
Yeah.
they zoom out, and like people are just like almost stepping on it, but just don't even pay it any notice because
Yeah.
there's 1,000 other things going on.
Yeah.
There's the dude behind the camera the whole time, behind the like a right-handed batter on I guess firefighters. He was holding up a sign: 2 salsas is not enough. Did you see that?
Ours was different. Ours was I can't remember what it was though. It was a different sign. It was similar.
Yeah.
But it was a different message. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, I agree. 2 salsas is not enough.
No.
How many salsas you get when you go?
At least 3 or 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Like every time.
At Ocotillo, it's I don't know if it's every place. It must be because I definitely didn't learn it there. But you just if they have a red and a green, you just go 3 and 3. They know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, 3 and 3 is the way to go.
The other thing I forgot was the Stilts guy.
Oh yeah,
On Friday night, I guess he pitched.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he only pitches 1 out of the 2 games, but he hit in ours.
Yeah.
And had a big hit.
yeah. He did have a
So
knock.
pretty rad.
He that's funny. The umpire got a box out. The catcher's just standing straight up, and then I mean it was the first or second pitch. Yeah, he ripped one to was it right field?
Right center. Yeah.
Right center.
That was rad.
I mean, good thing it was out there because you can't. I mean, how fast can you run?
Just big steps, but yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, he didn't run the bases. A jackrabbit came out for him after that.
Yeah, yeah, that was cool. That was fun. They I think Friday or maybe I don't forget which game, but they had a guy he had a not mechanical. He had a what's it called? Leg. Prosthetic leg.
Yeah.
Can't think of that. And then he got thrown out second. I was like, dude, come on. And like the next pitch, he was stealing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Got gunned out. But yeah, super fun to watch. I don't know if I think my next thing, it's not like something you really follow along with, like watch it every week.
No.
You're like bored, maybe turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll turn it on maybe just to see the other teams, party
Yeah.
animals and tailgaters. Because Brewer was super pumped on it. He was like excited to watch it.
We had a lot of people that didn't know what it was. Like when Braden, we got some gear going into it. Like, so I got a new hat and Braden got a party animals
Did you
jersey.
get a new hat? Was that your new hat? I saw a picture.
Yeah.
That wasn't a
no, it was,
baseballism or
no,
nothing?
Chelsea bought, the boys already had hats from Baseballism, the ones that look like the labels that are there on bananas, but it's the Savannah Banana label.
Yeah.
But Chelsea got his hats and got the boys' jerseys. And so Braden was wearing a Party Animals jersey all day even though they weren't playing.
Yeah.
Party Animals jersey on Saturday at Cam's soccer game. And there was like 3 or 4 people that were like, what is that? What is this? So describing it to everybody, they're like, oh my God, we have to go see that.
Yeah.
It is. And it is. It's like,
it's definitely on the list. I'm sure they'll come every year now, right? It'll
I
probably
would
be a
assume
thing.
so. Yeah, I would assume so.
Yes, I think that thing's just going to grow because it is. I mean, it's a show, is what it comes
It's
down
great.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's not only the game going on. That's like I said, my mom was saying, like, not just the game. There's something dance going on over here. There's something going on in the outfield. Something going on. There's guys walking around throwing
Bananas on the field,
throwing stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's how many fans got outs in your game?
I was pretty disappointed, honestly. I think there were 2 outs, but there were like
A lot of chances.
20 foul balls. I'm like,
Yeah.
guys, but it was constant, and we forgot gloves, but then we ended up being under an overhang anyway, so we wouldn't have got an opportunity. I'm like, bring your gloves. Like, it'd be so easy on some of these plays. Some lady made a phenomenal catch, like in the club level, like second level.
I saw that one.
And I think one other person caught one somewhere.
Yeah,
So,
they had a few on Friday night as
There was a
well.
bare hand also.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, it was good.
I was hoping San Diego would come through and be like, these guys could play, man.
No, me and Camden kept looking at each other and we're like, God, these fans suck.
It's got to be nerve wracking though. A bunch of other hands up there.
Yeah.
You're like trying to, snag a
You don't
home
want to
run
take it in
ball.
your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I might take one in the teeth. We'll see next year,
Just
guys.
catch it in your beer cup.
Yeah,
That's the go-to is beer cup. Beer splashes everywhere, but you still caught it. It's perfect.
Then that's $15 down the drain.
That's true. That is true.
But I was kind of bummed. I think it was Friday. I was working and the wife was at home. Maybe it was even Saturday morning. I don't remember. Whatever. Anyways, she's like, oh yeah, our buddies, they had extra tickets. The husband and his daughter didn't want to go anymore. I was like, oh, cool. That'd be cool if they still had them. So I started getting excited. She's like, yeah, she just asked me like not too long ago. I was like, cool. but we need 3 because, you know, I don't want to just bring one boy. That's kind of rude. She's like, oh, she has 3 extras. So I was like, dude, hit her up. And so I was like, okay, planning my day. I was like, I was going to see you down there. I was going to go down, cruise around, get down there early. And then she got back 5 minutes later. She's like, they got rid of them. I was like, gosh, dang it. And we would have got it for whatever, $40, you know?
Yeah. When anybody says, do you have tickets? You just say yes.
Yeah. She's like, no, I didn't think you wanted them. I was like, I did. I did. And then she started looking into next year. I think she got signed up.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, to get on the
wait list,
the call list or whatever, email list.
Yeah. Cause it seems, like when there's 80,000 tickets, it seems a little bit easier.
I think it's going to be a lot easier now.
Cause we know how many people we know that went down there.
Yeah. A ton. There was people that I texted with a couple buddies, and saw them down there. But then the next morning it was like, oh my God, that person was there and that person was there. So yeah, it was pretty rad.
Quite the show.
Yeah.
Excited to go next year.
I am.
If they come.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That one firefighter with the firefighter mustache, I think he pitched a little bit. Yeah. Dude, solid.
Yeah. Green.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing it's lacking is hitting. But other than that, they're all balling.
There's games too where they hit better. That's on the way home. I'm like, Chelsea, you think they're in the locker room right now, like bummed? Like they're on for 2+ hours.
Yeah.
And are being funny and singing and dancing and stuff like that. It
takes a lot of energy out.
Do you think they're bummed when they have a bad hitting night or a bad pitching night? Like I would be, like, even if I know I'm getting paid regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're not getting paid
they're still competitors, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They still have stats, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all of them, I guess there's got to be more hitting because a lot of the stats were, batting 350, batting 370, that kind of stuff. So yeah, they must have been an off weekend for them.
Yeah. Weren't finding holes.
Yeah. Yeah. But either way, fun times.
Yeah. It was great.
So that is the, so final question on Savannah Bananas. Is it only for 43-year-old single mothers?
I don't know. Why?
Somebody commented that. I posted a reel from last weekend's video from last week, and we just kind of mentioned it. And that was like one of the first comments we got. It was like, I texted him, it was like, or replied back. I was like, I talked to so many people and they had so much fun.
And it was all families. And like the kids are going ballistic and like, I think it's more for kids than it is for anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if the 43-year-old single ladies like overweight cheerleaders, then it definitely is for them.
Bunch of shirtless dudes, though. Even my mom's like, "Ooh, there's a lot of cute guys out there."
There's a lot of not the cheerleaders were not the things that were easy on the eyes, but yes, there was a lot of.
Oh, those were the cheerleaders. Okay. Yeah. Somebody said, "Who are these people?" I was like, "I don't know.
No,
I don't know."
Cheerleaders,
learning, as we go. All right, so it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just leave it at that. Good job, Savannah Bananas. I saw what's the dude? I've seen him on he's like, Jesse is the owner of it.
Yeah. That started all of it.
Started it.
Yep.
My folks are saying too, I don't know where they heard it, but he's trying to find a way where like even resale tickets are going to be in that price point. I don't know how you.
Yeah. Cause he could
figure that out. But
yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this last week, but I saw an interview with him where he was asked like, would he ever sell? Like if Major League Baseball came to him and asked if he'd sell, and he's like, no. He's like, because I know what they'd do.
Yeah.
They'd jack up the prices. They'd make it unaccessible for everybody. And like, that's his whole thing. I don't know how he would have control over aftermarket because
resale is kind of tough.
It's just tough. And I mean, I think all the major league teams have always tried to do that. And then like, made it so scalping in front of the ballpark is illegal and like all of that stuff. But like, at some point, when the guy's asking if you have tickets that he's trying to sell you tickets. Like,
Was there still scalpers out there?
I didn't see any, but we parked like right at the Padres Parkade, which is like a block from the ballpark. So we didn't walk very far through people.
Prime parking.
It was great. That's our go-to spot.
$60 or whatever.
It was $60. Yeah. It all was though.
Yeah, I know. With their new parking rules and stuff. So
yeah. But yeah, it was great.
And then so that comment is he's a liar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a liar. I didn't see I don't know what a 43-year-old single lady looks like, but I mean I guess I kind of could have a guess. But for the most part it was families.
Yeah.
Like everybody around us when we were sitting, it was all families.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was thinking. I enjoyed it too, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Just watching on TV, it was fun. Like I said, not every weekend, but definitely a good experience.
It exceeded my expectations by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very fun.
All right, we're ready for new, to do, and adieu.
Mm-hmm.
The last Adieu, you're gonna want to stay tuned because it might cost you some money, especially if you're going to Vegas. All right, first off, we got 2 for each one, like I said, because I just wanted to pack it in there. Let's provide you guys some value, what's going on around town, what's happening, some new stuff, some to-do stuff. First off, what's new is what's tapping. I was looking for a specific beer of the week, kind of like throw back to that. Virgin always has stuff, but this is from SD Beer News, and they have what's tapping this week from all the breweries. So let's hit like 3 ones right now. So one is the Artifacts, the Remedy West Coast IPA, 6.5%. That's from the Oceanside Brewery.
Nice.
Another one, let's go with Virgin. They have Tangled Binds Hazy IPA. You can purchase online a 6.7% hazy IPA. And then last but not least, this is Duckfoot Brewing. So they have their Miramar location and Lucadia location. They have an espresso beer slushy coming in at 5.0%.
Wow.
What's your thoughts on the beer slushy?
Never had one. I've had a sip. At Virgin.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good, but it doesn't taste like beer much. It tastes like fruity something.
Whatever they put in there.
So this might be similar where it's just going to taste like coffee.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be a little coffee, mostly coffee flavored.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not against it.
Yeah. I'm against the espresso. It's going to freak me out, man. But we also have AleSmith is coming out with their Oktoberfest. Are you a big Oktoberfest beer guy? I know Andy Kompacki, if you're listening.
Yeah. He likes the pumpkin.
The pumpkin,
ales.
From Dogfish, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
I think he stocks them out there.
Yep. He's thought that when Costco gets them, he grabs it all. Because Oktoberfest is a little bit of like a Belgian style, right? Like a little bit sweeter. Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge fan, but I'll drink it.
Yeah, I think maybe like a rainy day, you know, or it's just kind of overcast, little evening sesh. It's a little bit darker or later. I think that's the time to do it.
Yeah, maybe a second or third beer also, so you're not tasting it as much.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in, but I'm out. All right, a few other of interest. This one sounds really fun. And I had something similar, not this intense, but when we went to the tasting room for Ballast Point, I don't know if they still have it, but off Moreno Boulevard, we were on a little party bus or beer tour, I guess. But they have a jalapeno smoke screen smoked Hell's Lager with peppers, 5.5%. I had their habanero. I think it was their habanero Sculpin, actually. They don't produce it widely, but they had it at the tap room. And it was, you want like a 4 ounce. You don't want a ton more than that.
A pint of spicy beer.
Yeah, a pint, maybe even an 8 ouncer or maybe like one of their jalapenos and just like, but I've had other spicy beers and you're like, I don't really taste it. You know, this is like, had some heat, but it also went really well with the IPA. It was a really good flavor. So I don't know.
Do you know if Aztec still has theirs? For a long time, Aztec had that like Chipotle something or spicy.
It was like a smoked Chipotle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like their go-to.
I have not, I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
Another fun one, Belching Beaver has these ones got released. I had it, once again, a small one of it. Not this flavor, but their pineapple milkshake IPA. This is like, is it an IPA? 6.1%. They probably use some hops, but the last time I had a milkshake IPA, it was beyond, like some of the juicy IPA, like hazy juicies are like thick. Really, sweet, thick. It's definitely like that, but even more, especially like a pineapple one. It's more like a pina colada. So anyways, not my favorite, but go for it if you guys are into it. Oceanside Vista and North Park locations. Deft Brewing in Bay Park. They have their seasonal autumn smoked Saison. Not a Saison fan, but I do like smoked. I don't know. I think more smoked beers. Like I mentioned on our previous version of this podcast, Stone used to have their porter.
Smoked porter, yeah.
Smoked porter. And then they had a smoked vanilla porter. Dude, that was good.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff. Bacony.
My old boss used to get kegs of the smoked. I don't remember if it was the smoked vanilla or just the smoked porter.
Yeah. But I think smoked porter, maybe they had kegs, but they just had the 22 bombers was what their normal go-to. Have you been to Green Cheek yet? It's the old, it's up in Oceanside. Now I can't think of what it was. Bagby. The old Bagby up there.
No, I haven't
Anyways,
been
they're Green Cheek now. They have a bunch coming out. They have a Chance Favors, the Prepared Mind Doubled Dry Hopped West Coast Double IPA. That's a mouthful. They have a double dry hop. The other Brian double dry hop hazy double single hop IPA with Citra. I don't even know if that's real, man.
Is this like a Starbucks order? What's going on here?
False Memories West Coast IPA, a little easier. Radiant Beauty West Coast IPA, and a Zombie Shark Fight Italian style Pilsner. So
Ooh, that one
all
sounds
those
good.
two you could purchase online. So anyway, some good new stuff. And then there's a bunch of other ones. Nickel Beer Company. I want to go check out that place up in Julian. Sounds pretty cool. North Park has a few coming out. Pizza Port has their Rye Thai Rye IPA, 6.8%. It's the San Diego Beer News Homebrew Summer Collaboration. And then North Park Beer Co. always making good beers. And then Harland, Koru Current West Coast IPA, as well as the Tropicana Cabana Sour Ale with cantaloupe, papaya, orange, and vanilla. That is intense. But that leads us to our next new. Would you try that last one, by the way?
I don't know. Cantaloupe is not really my favorite flavor, and
Yeah.
that feels like it might take over that flavor.
It smells like trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what
Tastes
cantaloupe? Like,
I used to love cantaloupe as a kid, but for whatever reason, it's not as appetizing anymore.
yeah. In other Harlan news, this is new as well. The Ocotillo is opening over on Saturday. Harlan Brewing to debut a permanent chef-driven kitchen at its Scripps Ranch headquarters during the annual Ube Day Festival on September 13th. So a lot of good stuff. I looked at their kind of menu. They're bringing over the executive chef Scott Cannon from Cork and Craft over in Rancho Bernardo, and the ube. Do you know what ube is?
Like
Have
a
you
root.
had?
It's like a
Yeah,
root.
it's
purple.
like a purple yam.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess yam's a root, right? Like a
Root vegetable.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, I don't know, but I've had like an ice cream, maybe a ube ice cream or something. I want to say they've had this beer before. I'm almost certain of it because I might have had that too. Because their Japanese style lager is rice lager. So good. It's like a little bit on like little tinge of sweetness.
Yeah.
But their Harland one, but their ube, I don't know what kind of beer it is, a lager, whatever. But anyways, that's going to be Ube Day, taking place Saturday, September 13th. The event will feature live music from Through the Roots, a live DJ set, pop-ups from local businesses, and a variety of food vendors utilizing the ingredients du jour. It's their Harland 6th anniversary IPA, a West Coast model, hopped with Centennial Strata and Southern Cross will be on tap, along with a Southeast Asian inspired specialties, including the Ube Milkshake IPA, the Melona Sour, the one I just mentioned, the Hollow Milkshake IPA, a lot of milkshake IPAs, and then the Hula Pie Barrel Aged Stout. Now I'm a barrel aged stout. This one's with chocolate, macadamia nut,
Yeah.
and vanilla ice cream. Psh,
Yep. That sounds.
can't go wrong with that.
That sounds good.
Yeah. But it's going to be the Ocotillo at Harland isn't a traditional kitchen setup. They had to be creative with preparation methods, including sourcing and execution. They were looking at the realistic use for the space while still maintaining high quality chef-driven food. That meant leaning into techniques that highlighted bold flavors, approachable presentations, and efficiency without sacrificing craft. So some of theirs, a birria quesadilla with consomme. They have a nice pulled pork sando. They have, looks like on the front photo, like some sort of spicy chicken sando. So should be some good food.
Nice.
Yeah, good. I like Harlan, man. They're good stuff. Forest Ranch, things are coming along slow and steady, having spent nearly a decade building a fan base in that region. They're excited to reconnect with regulars. So Ube Day will take place from 4 to 8, but if you want to go check out their new spot. So coming right along.
Nice.
Next up, we have To Do. Second To Do is Oktoberfest. So all locations, so stay tuned for that. Because there's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you guys hit up Oktoberfest?
We used to in San Elijo, but it's been a while. It's usually like on a Saturday and we have soccer.
They do have it up there though?
Yep.
On the ball fields?
On the lower softball field, yeah.
Okay. That'd be a good little setup over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, usually they've got like bounce houses and things for kids to do, and then they have a beer garden. But yeah, we haven't, for whatever reason, it keeps falling on a time where we just can't be there.
Yeah. Well, here's a roundup of local Oktoberfest events. This is coming from, once again, our friends at SD Beer News. I'm going to give you the top 3. First off, September 13th, Virgin Beer company. A German-inspired menu will be available at all 4 of this company's flourishing branches. Bonus, they're bringing back their popular costume and Stein holding contests. September 13th, 20th, and 27th. So you get a bunch of different options. AleSmith Brewing. For 3 straight Saturdays, AleSmith will convert its expansive tasting room into a German beer hall, complete with Ale Schmidt Marzen, food specials, and live Oompa music guests. Can chicken dance too. And let's get to a real one where it's not at a place. September 20th, Carlsbad Oktoberfest. Carlsbad Rotary 43rd Annual Oktoberfest will include family-oriented activities, including a corn maze, pumpkin patch, yodeling competition, and a wiener toss, along with live entertainment and German cuisine. I think that's at the Strawberry Fields, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read it. It's over there, kind of how they have year-round now. So anyways, that is some of the top 3. And that why I did the top 3 is because hopefully we get a clip out of that one. But there's also other places. You have Mother Earth in Vista, this is September 13th. North Park Beer Company, 13th and the 20th. You do have Pure Project, October 5th. Vista, Carlsbad, Miramar, North Park, and Bankers Hill. So all of them. Burning Beard Brewing, September 20th. We mentioned Carlsbad. East Village Brewing, September 20th. East Village Oktoberfest on September 20th as well. Held at the libation-equipped neighborhood hangout courtyard. This 21 and up affair will feature the Zeitgeist Oktoberfest band, festive food channeling both German and Mexico. Interesting. Plus plenty of local craft beer. Then you have Society Brewing, Deaf Brewing, Belching Beaver. You can look all these up. Dogleg Brewing over in Vista. Mike Hess Brewing. Love Mike Hess too. Grapefruit IPA, sour. Tipping Pint over in Oceanside. Encinitas Oktoberfest is on September 28th. La Mesa Oktoberfest. La Mesa, that was an interesting way to say it. October 3rd through the 5th. And Ocean Beach Oktoberfest is October 10th and 11th. It takes 2 days to pack in the eclectic entertainment and fun. Not to mention 10,000 revelers of San Diego's largest beachside Oktoberfest, a key annual fundraiser for the Ocean Beach Main Street Association. One thing about Ocean Beach, I did see, I think it was an Instagram clip. Somebody's like, name one place in San Diego you would never recommend people go.
OB?
Ocean Beach, but it was for a different reason. He's like, yeah, it's kind of like it's like a weird, like black hole. You kind of go there. It's like the same thing over and over again. You get lost, time stops. And I was like, yeah, you can see getting in there. But anyways, there's a lot of Oktoberfest going on.
What you're doing, I think, when you go there. That sounds like a you problem.
I'm a quick hitter. I'll go in, boom, go. I
can't remember the last time I was at Ocean Beach.
Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, going to Ocean Beach, we went. Our buddies live down there, so we go down there when our buddy's sister's in town, and we'll go. There's a little beer garden now. Obviously, a lot of beer gardens, but a bunch of cool little spots down there. So it's quick hits. Go for a few hours, then you're out. What else is there to do? San Diego Restaurant Week is coming up.
Nice.
This next week, so. San Diego Restaurant Week is from September 14th through the 21st. And this September, enjoy an 8-day edible extravaganza from Sunday, September 14th through Sunday, September 21st, featuring 100 plus restaurants from Oceanside to Chula Vista, offering variations of multi-course menus starting at just $30. Have you been to a San Diego Restaurant Week? So
we used to do it a lot.
Yeah.
It's just been a long time since we've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Used to do it with my folks a bunch. Chelsea and I would do it every now and then. It's cool. It's a good way to check out new restaurants. I don't love prefix meals just because I don't always love what they have chosen on the menu. But I think before you book, I think you can see like what's going to be served and stuff. So it's definitely really cool to check out in an affordable way. Like we went to the Marine Room, which would usually be kind of outrageous, or we've been to some other spots like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You pay whatever, 30, some are 30, some are $60. They have the pre-picked meals. Mm-hmm. Some of them have, you get 3 options for app, you get 3 options for main, you get a few options for dessert. And it's awesome because, yeah, some of these, if you got them like actual meal there, you went out to dinner, it's probably twice as much maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
And so you get a cool little deal. What kind of food do you want me to search by to see what's this week? What's this year?
Seafood.
Seafood. All right, we're going to go with some seafood. I'm scrolling through right now. Ooh, Hawaiian's popping up. Got Mexican. All right, seafood restaurants. You got George's at the Cove in La Jolla.
That's a good one.
Lunch at $30 and a dinner at $55. Pacifica Del Mar,
Nice.
$30 and 55. City Cruises downtown. Interesting. So a little cruise, $60. You have Sea Level Lounge at Harbor Island,
Nice.
$50. Chart House, Cardiff by the Sea, and Chart House, Cardiff by the Sea, and then it says Carlsbad / Solana Beach. Why does it say that?
I don't know. That's weird.
That is weird.
There's no other chart houses in San Diego anymore.
I didn't think so.
No.
You got Duke's La Jolla. You have Aquamar, a lot of them. Tom Ham's Lighthouse, Rock and Baja Lobster. That's interesting. $25 and $50. Sea and Sky, La Jolla, and Lionfish, Peohi. What's Peohis? Is that what it's called? Coronado? Peohis. Yeah. We walked by it when we were down there last time. 333 up in Oceanside, Bali High, just to name a few. I'm going to click on one of them just to get a little bit of a menu. Let's go George's. Let's see what you're getting at George's for this week. You get 3 courses for $55. First course is their famous soup or Caesar salad. Second course, you choose any entree. Plus, there's an additional charge if you get the prime flat iron or lamb chops, plus $10. It doesn't say what it is here, so this is a bad one to choose. Last one,
because they have their whole menu. Their menu is not huge either. I think that's some of the restaurants do that where they'll just
do the full menu.
Yeah. For the meal.
But let's see here. There's a bunch going on. So as far as North County, Balboa Park, or sorry, not just everywhere. Balboa Park, Bakersfield, Carlsbad, Sorrento Valley, Solana Beach, Mission Hills, downtown, a lot in downtown, Little Italy, all kinds of stuff. And you go to San Diego Restaurant Week.com and you can bring up their menu. I mean, their the whole list of everything. Rancho Santa Fe. Have you ever eaten at Nick and G's?
No.
In Rancho? Kind of somewhere I want to go check out. I mean,
Where is it?
It's right in the center of town. So if you're going down the main jam, it's like, I don't even know. It's whatever on that main street. There's only a few spots, but it's right there. Solana Beach, you have Pamplemousse. Now, if there's one place I'd recommend to go, Pamplemousse would be it.
Yeah,
Pamplemousse is solid. I've been there. I think we went for, it was an anniversary of sorts. It was pre-children, so maybe it was our engagement dinner or something like that. Maybe pre-marriage, so not really anniversary, but Julie's uncle or somebody knew somebody there, so it was like, you guys got to go check it out, because I never even heard of it. This is when we were living down in PB. So I went to check it out. Super solid food. Really under, not utilized, but interesting locations. Just at at the bottom
like a
level, a little strip center. It's kind of like Borelli's over in Encinitas. It's like
very similar.
You have like a dentist on top or something, and it's just like in a little. So the
but it's packed. Like racetrack time, absolutely packed. I think it's always pretty crowded. But we've been a couple times. We had an anniversary. I remember where we like ordered cocktails, and all of a sudden we had like a bottle of champagne brought to us because somebody, my parents or something, had called in. I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be a crazy night. And I think we brought a bottle of wine too or something. It was
party on.
One, yeah. But I had a buddy that I grew up with that has been, I don't know if he still is, but he was a waiter there for a really long time.
Yeah. Pretty darn solid. So first, you got a lobster ravioli, some kimchi seafood martini. Is that an actual kimchi seafood? Oh, so it's like, okay.
It's like in a
gotcha. Yeah, that sounds good. You got Maine lobster, scallops, shrimp, jumbo lump crab. I might go to this one. You got heirloom tomato and burrata. Dude, this is a good menu. So go check this one out. You could do some supplemental options if you want some shaved black truffles. It's gonna be a little bit more.
They always throw the shaved black truffle in there.
Yeah.
I also like Pamplemousse. I don't know if they'll do it during restaurant week, but they always have like something they bring out, like something the chef tried out, and like here's a little taster of like, here. Check this out, try this. I just think that's always a cool. It feels like you're getting something special and extra.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
It's all about the experience, right?
Yeah.
All right, so and there's a ton of other spots. So if you guys are looking for Restaurant Week, go check it out. San Diego Restaurant Week.com. You got a week to go check it out and eat somewhere like all that meal at Pamplemousse definitely is pretty penny.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
find somewhere
usually.
you've been eyeballing and see if they're on that list.
for sure.
All right, are we ready to say adieu? First
Yeah.
adieu is coming to us from Encinitas, Swami's Café to close permanently. Now, the
Which
good
one?
news is it's not all of them.
I was gonna say there's like 40 of them now. So.
Yeah, Swami's Cafe to close the inland Encinitas location. They're going to close it mid-September. So basically, if you guys are listening to this, it's dropping on a Thursday. You probably have this weekend. If you're listening to it, let's say the 15th and beyond, it's probably closed. So yeah, September 15th is going to be their last day for that location. So they wanted to thank customers for all the good vibes and support over the years. After 15 epic years riding the waves of Encinitas inland location, it's time to paddle out one last time. It's with heavy hearts that they announced their closing. Owner Jamie Osuna opened the first Swami's Cafe on Highway 101 in 2005, and since has expanded to 10 locations throughout San Diego County. They were saying it's basically just because their landlord raised the rent, and I don't know, like some of those places, especially like that, like a big restaurant place. It's, I mean, actually, I'm like, so what's the other one that just closed over there in Encinitas? Not Craft Coast.
Oh, Craftsman
Tavern. That closed. Kind of the same thing.
Weird centers though. Like you said, some of the restaurants over there just don't make it.
Yeah.
Where they have Pete's now, that was like 80 different restaurants before. They're just like, let's tear it down, let's make it something small and and the parking there sucks. So that's part of it.
If you get somewhere cool, it's just going to make parking worse. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been to that Swami's a handful of times, but back to the other the other side, when they did tear down that whole center over in Encinitas, where BTR is, Los Tacos, Pete's, Habit Burger, whatever else. The other one that they had in there, there's supposed to be like a California pizza kitchen coming. But there was a taco spot where right when we moved to Encinitas, I think it was Roses.
Yeah, Roses.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Good Fish Tacos.
Yeah.
That was the bomb.
I think they might still cater or something.
Yeah, they
like
do.
that, too. Yeah.
They do, but it's not as easy to
Accessible, yeah.
go
Yeah, you can't really
grab
call
a.
Can I get just 2 fish tacos, please?
You guys cater individually, just for
Just a lunch.
just me and my wife. So that'd be great. Anyways, they're closing down. So still go to all the other locations. Remember last time we were at the 101 location for a meeting?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would much rather they close that one than they close the one near Village Park, because it was uncomfortable. We had homeless people coming up to us. It was dirty. It was it wasn't a great look for Swami's.
Yeah.
And I think they were like trying to kick us out too. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, we were kind of like right on the brink of like closing time and open time, and so it was a cloudy day. The homeless, there was 2 like one came up and like asking
Yelled at
for
us.
stuff. The other was like screaming across the street. I don't know.
It wasn't a fun
Location's great though. I mean, it's like one of the, you're downtown Encinitas. You're like, cool, but yeah, it is.
It needs a facelift.
It needs a facelift. So, all right, that's our tip of the week.
Yeah.
Go find the other ones. Where's the other North County ones?
There's one in Oceanside. There's one near the Village in Carlsbad.
Okay.
Or in the Village, I guess, but just on the outside of it. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
I was thinking Broken Yoke.
Maybe
That's
Vista
by
too.
Gelson's.
There's one in Vista too, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, and this other adieu is quite a biggie. In a move that's sending turbulence through the travel industry and disappointing budget-conscious flyers across the region, including San Diego, Spirit Airlines has announced it is pulling out of San Diego International Airport this fall, ending all operations in the city. What are your thoughts?
Good riddance. I mean, I've never flown Spirit in my life, but I've heard nothing but negative things.
Spirit is great for going from here to Vegas and back for $39.
Total?
Maybe each way. I don't know. I think last year I got it as maybe $69. Maybe I got some sort of deal round trip. And so it was.
Then you have to pay for your bag.
Yeah, well, we had it.
Room.
We always just bring backpacks. So it was just the weekend Martin Luther King Vegas road trip that we go on, King of the Road. And yeah, so we're all planned out. So it's whatever it is, that's what it is. But it's like the seats are like old bus seats that they got in there and made just like molded plastic, and not the best experience, let's say that. But for that price and for less than an hour flight, can't really beat it. So anyways, Spirit's gone. They're leaving 11 other cities, including Albuquerque, Birmingham, Boise, Chattanooga, Columbia, Oakland, Portland, Sacramento, Salt Lake City, and San Jose. Service to these airports will end the week of October 2nd. So anybody looking to travel to Vegas for cheap,
You're back to Southwest.
back to Southwest, you're going to double the price at least, for sure.
But you'll make it there, which is a positive.
Yeah. I guess that was the first gamble that we did
That's
before
right,
going to Vegas.
That's right.
Black red when we get there, but is this plane going to make it there first off?
I don't know if it's Spirit, but the morning show I listen to, the guy always tells the story. It's either Spirit or what's the other one that's like Spirit? Frontier, maybe. No, I think it was Spirit.
Okay.
They heard like a weird noise as they were landing, get on the tarmac. They are just sitting there for a couple minutes, and the pilot comes on and like calmly says, sorry folks, we'll have to be here for a little bit. The fire trucks are on their way now because our engine blew on landing.
Okay.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know about the planes, but I know the insides are not great. But you're
Paying for a discount.
Yeah, I mean, the checkout is the worst for that, because it's like, okay, cool, I got a $29 flight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want to add a bag? Oh, do you want to pick your seat? Oh, do you want this?
Oh, that's right.
And it just keeps going on and on and on and on. Like, dude,
It's like a rental car.
yeah, and then there's whatever. It was whatever. We'll just have to go Frontier this year. Anyways, goodbye to Spirit. No more cheap flights to, like I said, that's the only place I've ever gone on, Vegas. All right, San Diego test. Are we ready for this, Casty?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Coming in to us from our friends. I'm going to call everybody who I'm calling out their sites our friends. So when we have them on, we'll be like, yeah, we've been shouting you guys out for a while. Our friends at San Diego Humor, a local guide to San Diego slang. All these are pretty easy. The only people that might not get them. So any San Diego listeners, you guys are going to be like, yeah, duh, these are easy. But we do have listeners from elsewhere who
we're just getting them
potentially
caught
moving
up
here, or maybe they just relocated here. Because on our YouTube channel, we work with a lot of relocation people, and they're getting used to San Diego. So some of these we've mentioned on there, but there's 14 total. They're all pretty, you're going to get all of them. But there's one that I really dig. So local summer.
Yep.
What is local summer?
It's after all the tourists leave.
Yep. It's when the locals reclaim their city, September and October. We're in it right now. Some of the best beach months with warm water and smaller crowds. El Nino, La Nina.
Get a lot of rain or not so much rain.
Yep. And San Diegans are obsessed with these weather patterns. El Nino means warmer, wetter winters, while La Nina brings drier conditions. So there we go. And it says, expect to hear endless speculation about whether we're in El Nino or La Nina here.
Yeah. And I don't know what the years in between them are. I guess they're just not
just
named.
normal
It's just
year.
normal year.
Yeah. What are we in this year?
I have no clue.
El Nino.
Are we really?
It means the Nino.
Nino.
No, I don't think we are. I'm not sure. Usually I'll hear a lot of it, especially when I used to surf a lot more, just because I'd pay attention to all that. And like, they're like surfing, big part of that's weather patterns and this and that. Okay. Next up, the Del.
Yeah, Hotel Del.
Short for
Coronado.
Hotel Del. Yep. Easy. If somebody says, let's grab drinks at the Del, get ready for pricey cocktails with the ocean view. The 5, the 805, and the 8.
All of our highways, all of our freeways.
Yeah. San Diego's throw the in front of the freeways names. If you're heading to downtown, you're taking the 5 south, not just 5 south. You're the 5. Take the 5 south. The Californians. SNL. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
All right. Cali burrito.
Put some French fries in a carne asada burrito and you're good.
Yeah. Overrated. A San Diego staple. This isn't just any burrito. Maybe I need to introduce my boys to California burrito pretty soon. I don't think they've ever had one.
Yeah. You should have tried the Casero one. It's really good.
I should have.
Yeah. That's a good place to do it because the carne asada is like tender and not super chewy.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I'm always kind of like, even Mexican food going out anytime, I'm kind of try to be somewhat health conscious. I'm like,
so you throw half fish in there instead? It's the same burrito, but with half fish.
No. I'm just saying, like, not even the carne. I'm just saying, like, the fries. I'm like,
got it.
Fries and a burrito. I'm gonna eat 17
40
tortillas
chips
anyways.
instead, yeah.
It's just a mental thing, dude. Come on. All right, June gloom, May gray. Do you know the third one?
No, I don't.
What's it this year? No Sky July. So
Oh, I don't know.
what are those?
It's just our weather and patterns that always happen. It's foggy in May and June. So
Locals use these phrases to describe overcast marine layers that dominate the early summer mornings. Don't worry, though. By midday, the sun usually wins, at least inland. All right, locals only.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Locals only.
If you see locals only scrolling on a surfboard or a beachside fence, take it as a not so subtle warning. I think that's a little aggressive. It's like talking about, I mean, there's a few, it mentioned spots like Black's Beach or Windansea, which Windansea is very localized, but I've surfed out there. It's whatever. I mean, there has been stuff in the past, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not much of a surfer, so I don't really, the locals for me is just more, not wanting all the touristy stuff constantly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is in reference to
surf spots.
Yeah, but it's mostly just surfer culture bravado, but maybe you don't drop it on someone's wave if you don't want to test it. The only place I've seen
like
it
everywhere though, isn't it?
It is.
It's
yeah.
not just.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I like Hawaii is very respect like that. Here it's a little more chill. People have their spots, but it's not like if you go surf, there's guys out who are at certain spots every single day. Cardiff Reef, Seaside, Swami. Swami's is the one place that I did notice it a little bit more. I went out, it was whatever, not a great day. I was just kind of sitting on the shoulder a little bit inside, not on the main peak. And every time you kind of paddle for a wave, there's a guy paddling like at the peak. And I just paddle on the shoulder, just kind of as like a backup. But there was one woman in the lineup, and people knew her out there. So she was obviously out there, but just screaming at you like, hey, get it. No, dude, not your wave is coming. Like for every single wave. I was like, dude, I know what I'm doing out here.
Chill.
If he misses the wave, I'm going to take it. Like, we're all right. Yelling at us for like shoulder hunting or whatever. I forget what she called it. But anyways, that was kind of like the only place I've ever heard anything in all my surfing days.
Go in that parking lot, you can tell that that's what's going to happen. So
Yeah. Green flash.
Yeah. I think it's a thing. But yeah, when the sunset hits that, I think it's just a color thing. It's when the sunset hits the horizon, when you can actually see the ocean all the way up to the horizon. So it's just like blue water, red
and yellow.
Yeah.
Blue and red. There we go. It's a rare optical phenomenon that happens at sunset when the conditions are just right. If you're watching the sun dip below the horizon at Sunset Cliffs or Pacific Beach, you might catch a quick green flash for a split second. It's kind of a rite of passage for San Diegans to claim that they've seen one, even if they haven't.
I think I just did.
Yeah.
I just claimed I did.
All right, this next one, I'll save it for the end. But Stingray Shuffle.
Yep. Just what you do. You don't stomp out into the ocean. You just shuffle your feet.
Yeah, I've got hit. So definitely Stingray Shuffle. And I was thinking of it. I just went surfing on Friday. I was like, before I was kind of thinking, I was like going out, step on something slimy. I was like, whatever. Until I started thinking about it, I was like, I thought I was stepping on fish. I guess stingray is kind of a fish, but now I was like, oh wait, no, those are actually stingrays. Like, I don't know how many times I've like hit it and,
Like
jump
just
up.
a wing or something like that.
Yeah. Like you just slimy on your foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, it makes more sense. It's not a fish. It's a stingray.
That's why you shuffle, so you don't step on their wings.
Yes. Just scare them away.
Yep.
The sunshine tax.
Yeah. It's expensive to live here,
Yep.
but part of the reason is we have that sunshine.
That extra cost of living in San Diego. Animal style. Not strictly San Diego, but.
Is it not? I just know it from In-N-Out.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Just-
Ordering a double animal style at In-N-Out is second nature to locals.
Mm-hmm.
It means double cheeseburger with grilled onions, pickles, and extra sauce. And if you're in SD, you probably have had one in your hands after a beach day. Obviously.
I've never had one, but I'm not I like
No,
grilled onions, but like.
Just In-N-Out.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about animal.
Yeah.
Animal style. Let's keep it basic here.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I don't know.
I don't even like
ordered some the other day.
This is probably blasphemy, but I don't even really like their secret sauce. So, no, not a huge fan.
I don't think. Did they put it on normal burgers?
Yeah, if you get a double, but I always get double plain and then add my own toppings.
Oh, you can't do that. Get out of here. This guy. Yeah, keep it standard. They do have a full secret menu. Maybe we'll get that to another day. Like a full, all kind. You get like a grilled cheese, all kinds of weird stuff. Zoni.
Somebody from Arizona that's here.
Yeah, a local game for Arizonans who flood San Diego every summer to escape the scorching desert heat. You can spot a zonie by their sunburns, ASU stickers, and total confusion about how parking works at the beach.
Or just their license plates. It's not that hard to
Yeah,
find them.
that works
Most
too.
people that are coming from Arizona do not fly. They drive.
Yeah.
And so for me, the zonies, it's more of an issue on the roads than it is on our beaches.
Yeah. A lot of zonies out here.
Yep.
Potato Chip Rock.
Famous hiking spot out. Do you call it Poway, I guess, kind of?
Yeah, Mount Woodson, yeah, at east of Poway. A thin rock formation near the summit of Mount Woodson that looks just like a potato chip jutting out of the edge of the cliff. It's a rite of passage for hikers and Instagram influencers to wait in line for the iconic hanging off the edge photo. Just don't expect an easy walk. It's a leg burner. I think it's like 4 in, 4 out. Like it's a long hike, actually. All right.
To then wait in line to get a picture.
Yeah. I'm going to go out there and not take a picture. Last but not least, yeah, no, for sure.
You know for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. A classic piece of San Diego speak. This phrase somehow managed to mean both yes and no at the same time, but really saying yes. Yeah. Here's how it works. All right, there's 3 different iterations of it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Definitely no, right? No, yeah, absolutely yes. And then yeah, no, for sure. I hear you, and I agree. So, pretty big fan of yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, you're gonna go to.
That's for me. That's always maybe.
Yeah,
it's my kids love when I say
it is
maybe,
kind of a maybe.
But I'll be that. For sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're going to have a beer after this. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say that to that. I would say yes. Let's go.
I like the yeah, no, yeah, no, for sure. That's what we say here in San Diego and on the Living in San Diego
rad
podcast.
Or gnarly. Are we past those?
Yeah, that was
like 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Those are kind of slang for everywhere, so not just San Diego. But there we have it. Episode 249 in the books. I will mention that if you guys run into me in real life, I have a different voice than my podcast voice, according to my son. So I was telling him the other day something. How he needs to ask for whatever it was. He's like, Dad, that's your podcast voice. Okay, thanks.
Is that? I didn't even know you had that. That's cool.
I didn't either. But
we didn't talk about the Bills winning either. So
congrats to the Bills.
Go Bills.
Yeah, go Bills. Big Bills Mafia in here. Cassie got second place in my mom's pool this week.
I was so close.
Yeah, I already got my bets in this week. It's kind of a little bit of a risk because you don't know injury reports yet.
Yeah, I got mine in early too. So, and your mom told me I went 12-2, which is a win like 90% of the time.
A lot of the time.
Jeez.
Yeah, 13-1 was the winner this week. So, anyways, fun weekend in the NFL. We'll break it down next week. I'm going to the Padre game, so we'll have that breakdown.
Sweet.
The Giants are back, only a few games in the wild card.
2.
Yeah, dang it. I mean,
it doesn't matter you.
I mean, yeah, but
now you want us to beat the Dodgers 7 times.
But if we're gonna meet each other in the playoffs, could get intense.
Here we go.
All right. So good luck, Giants, I guess. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Cassie Lewis, and sponsored by our real estate crew living in San Diego.